starter. Well, a slight delay there, the newcomers at the back of the pack ready now and on the move. Green flag drops and it is 363 and Kim Turner in 38 bubbles down into turn 1. 363 goes through into the lead of Sean Layton, finds his way down through the back markers there. Kim Turner's a little bit further back and young Geisey there in 127 making good progress. Rest of the field as follows. Low fellows there in car 19. Jordan Senior on the march through. We lose Fishes in 116 to the Armco. We are going to go under caution while we check on the youngster down there. Lead car is Sean Layton in 363. One or two of the youngsters not quite ready and used to the greasy oval, so we are going to go red flag and restart of the race. We'll just get the cars back into a gridded position. Well, away we go. Nice steady pace, all cars are moving. Sean Layton and Kim Turner lead the pack away. Green flag down, Mr. Starter, and away we go. And it's Layton into the lead from Turner. Then comes Guys. Car 30 in 4th place. Charlie Reynolds moves up the field and 26 on the outside there. So he goes down around the back markers. Layton finds his way around the first one. Turner's not far behind in 38. Guys there in 127. Jordan Senior and Archie Turner on the way through from the back of the field. But Layton with the lead, coming down on the back end of Deakin Junior, newcomer to the Formula this year. Layton looking for a clean pass on the inside, and indeed goes through. Turner second in 38, so we've Guys in third in 127. Oh, well, a two a bit out of shape there. Car Broadway 245. Very smart car there. Lead car is 363. Sean Layton. Looks like there may be a change for second going down into turn 1. No, Guys holds off a little bit, but Turner's still there in car 38. Now they're picking up speed. They're catching Layton in 363. He comes up on the back markers, looks all the way around. Charlie Reynolds has dropped way back in 686, and Turner and Guys right on the back of Layton now. Layton picks up a bit more speed in clean air, and away they go. Still the top three in the same running order of Layton, Turner and Guys. Car 30 there in 4th place of Tia Lunn. They pass Charlie Reynolds, 26 certainly on a good pace, as well as James Wallace. James Wallace looking for a way around. 127 has lost the wheel and goes off into the Armco. We are going to go red flags in the interest of safety. Well, nearly full distance of that race. We are going to go reds and checkers on decision of the race steward. The race will be awarded to car 363, Sean Layton. So we'll get Sean round to the start and finish line. We'll get full confirmed results for you shortly. It's over to you, Mr. Starter. Away we go. Hopefully Carla Jennings will be back out for E2. Away we go with Millie Geis and Charmaine Jenkins leading the away. It's Jenkins into the early lead in 4.96. Geis on the outside in 1.27. Geis having taken a couple of finals here last season. Jenkins performing well. That was a new build car halfway through the season. Charlotte Nui makes a move on the inside of the 127 car there, coming out off turn 4, drops back a little bit. These ladies certainly taking a tender foot. They know the raceway may be a little bit greasy. Certainly a great sensible drive there from the four of them. Jenkins leads in 4.96. Guys saying 1.27 with Nui trying to find a way on the inside in car 26. Mary Tyler surprisingly way back in the Metro in 1.10. Believe Mary during closed seasons been racing some lady bangers across the country from what I can remember. To lead with Jenkins in the black Fiesta there. Guys holding on to second despite pressure from Nui in 26. And Mary Tyler just sitting nice and comfortably on a Sunday afternoon's outing at the back of the field. Car's starting to pick up a little bit more pace now as Guys decides to put Jenkins under pressure with 5 to go. Jenkins pulls away again in 4.96. 127 Gamble Motorsport car there just sitting nicely in second. Nui looking for a way around on the inside. And certainly a nice tender race from the ladies. Three laps to go this time for Charmaine Jenkins. Car's starting to pick up a little bit more pace. Guys now going for an outside line. Can she see a gap with 2 to go? That allows Nui to have a look on the inside of the 127 car, but it's Jenkins still with the lead. The last lap this time for the ladies. Jenkins leads. Guys trying to find a bit of power and a gap. It looks like it's going to be a maiden victory of the day for Jenkins in 4.96. Second still to be debated. Jenkins takes the win from Guys, from Nui, and from Mary Tyler in 1.10. Well, it's over to the starter and the marshals, and we'll send them away at a nice steady pace with Rawlins there on the inside of Steele in 21. Taylor just behind there in car 90. Green flag about to drop, and away we go. And it's a charge to the first corner. It's the 21 of Steel from Rawlins in car 15. Back end of the grid starts to get to grips, and the power's down the home straight. It is Steel with the lead from Rawlins, from Taylor in car 90. Getting the change of name there from Alford is 68. Keith Hansaker on the outside of Alford, now going down into turn 1, tries to the outside line as they come out of turn 2. Lead still with the 21 of Steel from Rawlins in 15. And Tash Taylor goes all the way around, pulls up just in front of us, in a nice safe position there. While Hansaker and Alford still battling away out of turn 2 there, and Alford getting a better line on the inside. Hansaker winds it up around the outside of that car. Can he find a way out? So they both get tail happy coming out of 4. Hansaker has to drop back to avoid collision. But the lead is with 21 of Steel. Not much progress from the 285 to 284 drivers of the Nicklins at the back of the field. And round goes Tash Taylor again there. And it's a bit of rubbing his racing and some paint off the new car of Bishop there. We are going to go a waved yellows in caution. So Tash was unable to start that car. So we're getting the cars in rolling order. Well, gentlemen, Steve Bishop there to the rescue. Going to give Tash a bit of a push. Well, nice and gently, Steve. Steel with the leading car, 21. Alford in second with 68. Hansaker there in number 5. And Rawlins relegated down to 4th in car 15. Well, the flag drops, and it's a jump start there from 68. Surely the steward will dock him for that. Steel goes out wide, and Hansaker comes through in car number 5. Rawlins still there in 4. It's Andy Taylor moving up in 91. Alford technically with the lead from Hansaker in car 5. 21 of Steel makes a return on the inside. 5 laps to go this time for the 2-litre rods. The leader with 68 will be a steward's inquiry on that jump start. Second place at the moment is Hansaker in car number 5 from 21. And Adam Woodhouse in at a treble 1 from Nicklin in 284, Taylor in 91, and Bishop right on the tail there in 116 with 4 to go. Alford comes out of turn 4. He may get docked for that early jump start there on the restart though with 3 to go. Hansaker in second with 3 to go in car number 5. Rawlins pulls up in car number 15. And we lose Steel in 21. Battle there between 285 of Ian Nicklin and the 116 of Bishop towards the rear of the field. It'll be 1 lap this time. Alford leads in 68. We almost lose Adam Woodhouse down the back straight there. Hansaker in second. 3 abreast out of the corner is Bishop and Nicklin really battling away there. The flag drops on Alford. Hansaker will finish second. 284 Kenny Nicklin in third. And it's a 3-way split as they come out for 4th place. Woody on the inside, but Bishop takes 4th ahead of Woodhouse in treble 1. Now, there will be a steward's inquiry, and I think a 68 Alford there will be relegated 2 spots. So I think we're going to be looking at Hansaker with the win. Indeed, the jump start there from 68 of Andy Alford as relegating by 2 spots there, and the win does indeed go to Keith Hansaker in car number 5. On the top of the green, and away we go. It's Taylor with a straight lead in 6.46. Fat Boy cuts off the nose of the 73 car there, coming out of turn 3. And it's Stuart Taylor from Blundred in 22. John Swain moves up ahead of the graded cars at the rear of the pack, 73 in third. Terry Gallagher and Graham Boswell there towards the rear of that pack. Lynn Binney a little bit slow off the mark there of 2.32 of Chris Smith. Taylor leads in 6.46 from Blundred in 22. Blundred on the inside there takes the lead from Taylor out of turn 4. Taylor drops back as they come up on the back of the Mini of Smith. 73 Gallagher there in third place as they come down over the start and finish line on the inside of the Mini, and it's a clear pass through all top 3. Blundred leads in car 22 from Taylor, from Gallagher in 73, and then comes John Swain, Chris Collins. Graham Boswell just passes on the inside of the Mini, and the Mini really gets to a little bit more speed out of that. It certainly gets the grip on the corners. Be interesting to watch it later in the season, but Blundred leads. There's fresh prep car there from Blundred this season. Graham Boswell gets out of shape and almost goes for a ride over the hump. Blundred on a march this time in 22. Did have a little bit of bad luck last year with the 2-litre rods. And move back into the stop rod seems to prove successful. Gallagher is second now in 73 as Taylor drops back in 6.46 and Swain moves up in 1.44. 5 laps this time for Fat Boy in 22 at the front of the field. Certainly plenty of inside weight there. The Mini's still just going around at a rare speed as Blundred comes up to pass it for the second time almost with 4 laps to go. It's 4 laps this time. Gallagher under pressure now from Swain in 1.44 and a knock on the back of Gallagher there from Swain as they come to grips with the inside of the Mini. It's Blundred with the lead from Gallagher and Swain. Swain's certainly putting the power down now on the back of Gallagher as they go down into 1 and 2. It'll be 2 laps next time, Mr. Starter. 2 laps next time for Fat Boy in 22. From Gallagher in 73, Swain right on the back quarter now of Gallagher, looking for a gap on that inside line. Can't find the inside when it comes to the outside as they go into the closing stages of E1 for the Super Stock Rods with 1 lap to go. It's Fat Boy with the lead from Gallagher, from Swain in 1.44, Chris Collins in the 4th in 2.17, Boswell there in 26, and the Mini being up almost the rear of the field. The checker flag drops and it's a win for Blundred from Gallagher, from Swain, from Collins, from Boswell, and Stuart Taylor in 6.46. Cowell and Cullen will lead the pack away. Westay in 171, Lacey in 77 as they come round out of turn 1. It's all let loose and away they go. A spinner there for Little Knocker in 299, 78 takes the lead from West in 171. Problems with Diddy up the back there. Ireland starter, 287's taken round by 823. Lead is with 747 from the 77 of Lacey, 124. Mayo, around goes 747 and Lacey takes the lead. We are going to go red flags in the caution. There's a wheel off down there between 1 and 2. Looking to creep on the inside of Fletcher in 166. Away we go, the lead with 77 of Lacey from 124. Mayo comes sideways out of turn 4. West just behind there in 171. With the two cars, Aaron Evans off towards the infield there. And the Scrapyard Screamers battling amongst themselves on the corner. Lacey still with the lead. West moves up now in 171 ahead of Rory Adams. Rory Adams comes through in 383, lunges all over the place in 421. There's Fletcher in 166 on the inside of Adams, but the lead with Dan Lacey down the back straight. Limo starts to get stuck into the back quarter of Tommy West, but there's the Traveller having a nibble at the limo in down into the pit turn. West gets clobbered into the Armco with the limo as the Traveller goes through. The lead still with Lacey from Fletcher in 166. 421 retires towards the infield and Cullen pulls up in 132 with 5 laps to go this time for Lacey. Fletcher finds his way around the 78 car and Rory Adams back there in third in 383, about to be attacked by the 123 of the Traveller. Lacey a good way out in front. Rory Adams goes out wide. The Traveller's following on in 123. Lacey leads the way from Fletcher in 166. The Traveller still having a nibble there. Rory Adams, he gets him sideways around the corner. 124 Mayo just there behind there, and out wide goes Rory Adams. The Traveller goes through. 123 problems there for Adams. Lacey with the lead in 77 from Fletcher in 166 with 3 to go. 132 Cullen rejoins halfway down the field. And Lacey with the lead. Grandstow having a look at one of the Nicklins there, and Rory Adams taken into the infield there by the 132 car of Cullen. Lacey leads from Fletcher in 166. Then comes West back up to third in 171 with 1 lap to go this time. And it's Lacey with the lead coming up in towards the back markers now of Challenger in 281. Lacey holding it nice and tight down the back straight. Fletcher there in second, West in third in 171. It looks like the Traveller in fourth in 123. The flag drops. Lacey takes. In fact, looks like Fletcher's took the win there on the line. Fletcher takes the win. Lacey got tangled up there with the back marker of 281. And the win goes to Mark Fletcher in car 166. starting to find a little bit of grip, ready for the drop of the green. It will be Jackson in 252 that will lead the pack away to go down into turn 1, and round goes Will Jackson. Big learning curve there for Will, used to the front wheel drive mini stock. Now driving rear wheel drive, and straight round he goes. Stippling easy leads the way, showing some experience now in 252. Mark Francis there in a 117 in second. I'll give it a nice gentle pass there out of the turn, but Izzy powers away. Bill Clark back in third in 225. Will Jackson taking it nice and steady now in 299. So learning curve for the youngster. Izzy straight out in the lead though. I'm told Will's not really had much practice in the F2 there, so it's fine. Not really finding grip, not too bad as Sibling comes through on the inside along with Mark Francis, who takes the lead in 117, and the bumper straight in there from the 252 car, and a good bit of bumper work there down into turn 3. It's Francis that leads from Jackson in 252. Young lady certainly not afraid to get the bumper in there on the lead car currently. Goes out a little bit wide and drops back. But Will Jackson certainly finding grips now there, although a lap down in front of Clark in 225 with 5 laps to go this time for Mark Francis. From Jackson in 252. Clark drops down the gear there out of turn 2. Regains, comes back into the picture a little bit. Francis running away with the lead in 117 from Jackson in 252. 225 of Clark, and Will Jackson definitely getting to grips now with that 299 car. Seems to be a little bit less tail happy. Just under 2 laps. Just over 2 laps, sorry, to go, just under the 3 there as they come round for Francis in 117. Jackson a bit out of shape there in 252, regains. He's just trying to find a bit more power out of the turn to close that gap with just 1 lap to go this time. Just the start of 1 lap for Francis in 117 from Jackson in 252. Clark in 225. Jackson in 299. A fair performance from the F2s here on this wet circuit with a little bit of oil on the ground. Checker flag drops. His first win of the season for Mark Francis in 117. Not too far behind, the flag drops and away we go. It's Ryan Williams with the lead from Holland. And comes Broadway in 985 at a steady pace from the rest of the field as they start to get some grip down on the Raceway. Williams certainly finding that in 206. Victoria Holland going quite well there in 215, certainly picking up speed after each one. Graham Broadway a bit tight out of the corner. Carl Broadway on the outside in 126, then Bishop in 116. Dan Jones moves up the field in car 56. Lead car in 206 of Ryan Williams from Victoria Holland in a 215. Broadway in 985, Broadway in 126. Bishop then in 116. The Broadway is deciding who's going to take turn 1. Meanwhile, Dan Jones finding plenty of grip on the outside of the track in 56. and romping around that corner, passes both of the Broadways. Williams still with the lead in 206, Victoria Holland going really well in 215. John Emmett trying to find grip at the back of the field. Bocco all over the place then. Number 9 around turn 1, and Bishop bounces off the Armco down the back straight in 116. 206 still with the lead. Aiming towards the back of the field now in 63. Bishop on the outside of the 985 of Grand Broadway. Victoria Holland about to be passed by the 56 of Dan Jones any second now. Williams certainly with the lead and way out in front in 206 as Jones moves up into second. Victoria Holland then in third. John Emming coming up behind the 116 of Bishop, and it's a pass on the inside. Bishop trying to find a clean line through in 116. Williams with the lead in 206 from Jones in 56. Scribb moves up into third. Victoria Holland doing really well in there in fourth. A cracking drive from the young lady. Broadway then in 126. Wacko and John Emming, then Newey. Bishop on the outside. Nathan Fox in 223, then just behind Bishop. 2 laps to go this time for Ryan Williams in 206. From Jones in 56. 183 and Victoria Holland really holding on well to that 4th spot as we go into the closing stages of each 1600. Blue flag being shown to the slower car there as Williams comes through in 206 with 1 lap to go. Second will be settled between 183 and 56 of Jones. 206 coming out of turn 3 will take the victory, and the victory goes to Ryan Williams. Second will be Scribb in 183, Jones third in 56, Broadway fourth, and Victoria Holland. A cracking finish there from the young lady in 215 in fifth. Jack Deakin and Tia Lund will lead the pack away at a nice steady pace. Green will go with Mr. Starter. Away we go. Deakin looking for the early lead. Guys, he comes round the outside of London. 363, one winner follows in turn of Sean Layton. Deakin leads from Guys from Layton in 363. Turner in 38 there, passed by the 26 of Wallace. Deakin on the inside, Jordan Senior, Archie Thompson and Charlie Reynolds there having a bit of a dispute on the back straight. Deakin's passed by the 127 of Guys. We are going to go wave yellows in the interest of safety problems there for Deakin. on turn 1. Away from Owen Geis, and a 363 off Sean Layton, James Wallace in 2-6. Green flag about to drop, and away we go. It's Deakin Junior with the lead from Geis in 127. 363 in third there as they go down into 1 and 2. Deakin leading, 363 a bit out of shape there around the corner. Deakin in 211 as they come up on the back markers that leads the way. Round the outside of the 17 car of Cayley Senior. Owen Geis looking for a way through there in 127. They go down into 1 and 2. Deakin waving all over the track there. Geis can't find a way through. 363 winner of each one in third. And Wallace in 26. Geis goes up the inside of Deakin and goes through into the lead. Sean Layton follows through on the inside in 363 and James Wallace finds his way around with 4 to go. Deakin drops back down the field into 4th place and lead is with Owen Geis in 127. From Sean Layton in 363, James Wallace in 26. Deakin all the way around there on turn 3 and 4, catches Tia Lund, Jordan Senior, Archie Thompson goes round. So does the 19 of Lauren Fellows. We are going to go wave yellows in the interest of safety. A lead car there, Owen Geis in 127. From Sean Layton in 363. James Wallace in 26. Owen Geis now needing a push. Now he's away in 127. Archie Thompson there in 2nd place. Lauren Fellows up in the ex-Josh Mayo car in car 19. We are going to go for 2 laps down. The drop of the green is Geis with the lead from Thompson. Broadway around the outside of Fellows, and that's the way they come out of the turn. Geis leads from Thompson as they go down the back straight. Broadway up to 3rd in 245. Thompson on the inside of Geis looking for that lead out of turn 4. Broadway sideways all the way around the corner, and it's Thompson and Geis side by side as they come round 1 and 2 up on the back marker. They squeeze out to the outside, and it's Thompson with the advantage down the back straight and into the turn. Geis on the outside now as they come out of turn 4, and it's right out to the wire. It's Thompson that will take the win from Geis and Broadway in 245. So good winning heat 2 there for Archie Thompson in car 21. we go. Charmaine Jenkins looking for a second win of the afternoon. Millie Geist there on the inside in 127. They look to go single file around the corner. Green drops and away we go, and it is Millie with the lead in 127 from Charmaine in 496. Very gingerly at the back of the field as the girls get to grips with the corners. Geist leads in 127. Carla Jennings drops towards the back of the field, former Girl Power champion. Charlotte Nui moves up in 26. Lead is with Millie in 127 from Charmaine in 496, winner of E1. Early stages of this race. The girls driving really nice and sensibly round this oval circuit in these conditions this afternoon here at Grimley. Geist with the lead. Carla Jennings at the back of the field. What's wrong with the car in E1 seems to have rectified. Nice steady pace from all the ladies. Millie now increasing the lead over Charmaine. Problems there for Mary Tyler. Been for a ride on the tyres by the looks of things in 110. Certainly good gaps between the cars. 5 laps next time round for Millie Geist in 127. 496 second. 26 in third. Carla Jennings moves up in 196. So Millie Geist still leading the way and out in front. Some 2 final wins here last season. Charmaine Jenkins in 496. Just a little bit splash of water there out of the turns. Too bad on the circuit. So the car's finding grip. Geist has the lead. 3 to go this time. Certainly nice, slow and gingerly around the corners. 3rd and 4th. Pick up space. 127 starting to come up on the back marker of Mary Tyler. With 2 to go. Jenkins looking to settle for second. Certainly Carla Jennings picking up speed, chasing down the 26 of Charlotte Nui. Well, 1 lap to go. The lead car of 127. .496 closing the gap. Nice steady pace around the corner will secure the win. Checkered flag is raised and away we go. 127, Millie Geist takes the win. Car sent away under caution. Rawlins and Taylor will lead the way. Green drops. Rawlins with a grip out of the turning car 15. Taylor drops in behind in car 19, then comes Alford in 68. Nicholas battle against each other from the rear of the field. Bishop on the outside of Woodhouse as they go down the back straight. Rawlins with the lead. Bishop looking for the outside line. A lovely tail slides out of turn 4 from all the drivers there. Look at the power at the back of the pack from the Nicholas. Broadside out of the corner, but a lead with Rawlins in car 15 from Taylor in 90, Alford in 68. Here comes Andy Taylor on the inside in car 91. Certainly favoured the change on the wheels for E2. Plenty of grip ahead of Woodhouse in at treble 1, and then Bishop in 116 down the inside of Alford in 68. Looks to be a change as they come out of the corner. And Tash is going for that lead. She's on the inside of Rawlins, and out the corner she comes with the lead, and down the back straight from Woodhouse in treble 1. Then comes 91 of Andy Taylor. Lead is with Tash in car 90. Certainly suiting the track at the moment with the wet conditions. She is driving a race of a lifetime in car number 90 at the front of the pack ahead of Woodhouse in treble 1. Then comes Andy Taylor in car 91, Bishop in that lovely prepared two-door Sierra there in 116. Rawlins drops back in 15, just ahead of the two Nicklins. Lead with Tash out of turn 4. Woodhouse looking for a way around, but Tash driving a really good line. Jenny Nicklin in 284 gets sideways out of turn 4. Rawlins up against the Armco as they come around turn 2. 5 laps this time for Tash in car 90 from Adam Woodhouse in treble 1. Andy Taylor in 91. It's a big sandwich down the back straight there. Tash leads the way in a nice tight line around the corners. Woodhouse can't find a way past. He goes to the outside with 4 to go. And the Bishop has gone all the way around. 116 out for a spin. That could cause problems to Tash if she comes out on that tight line in car 90. Bishop backs up onto the infield. Andy Taylor now on the inside of Woodhouse with 3 to go. Bishop rejoins the field. And it's Tash Taylor with the lead. Andy drops in behind to a ride shotgun with Woodhouse on the outside in treble 1. And Andy Taylor moves up, and it's going to be a battle between husband and wife with 2 to go. The wife leads, there the husband passed the car in 91. He looks to the outside, Woodhouse is there in treble 1 just behind. And Tash leads the way in car 90. Come on Tash, all the way with 2 to go. Round goes Andy Taylor there. Woodhouse collects him just in front of the box. Rejoins out of the corner. It's Tash with 1 lap to go that leads the way. Woodhouse there in treble 1. Then will come the Nicklins in 284 and 285. Alford in 68 and 15. The checker flag is going to drop, and it's going to be Tash Taylor that takes the win from Woodhouse in treble 1. Then it will be Kenny Nicklin in 284. Ian Nicklin goes for a full 360. That spins all the way around. Can he finish still ahead of Alford? Indeed he does. Cracking race there from the 2-litre rod. And a good win there for Tash Taylor in car 90. A bit slow out of the corner there, down in the slower turns for 73 of Gallagher. Fat Boy drops behind in 22. Winner of E1 looks to the inside line and through. He goes in car 22. Lead is with Fat Boy now as he comes out of 1 and 2 down the back straight. It's 22 Blunder's Fat Boy that leads the way from Gallagher in 73. John Swain certainly on 1 in 144. Boswell in 26. Stuart Taylor in 646, starting a little bit further back this time. Chris Collins there in 217. And Smith in the Mini in 232. The lead with Blundred. Low work got into that car over the closed season. Certainly paying off this afternoon as it starts to move away at the front of the field. Gallagher under pressure now from Swain in 144. Smith in the Mini finding his way around in 232. Swain goes through and up into second. Boswell looking at the inside of the 73 car now to go down into turn 1. Nice clean pass on the inside of the Mini from 22. Leading the way from Swain in 144. Boswell looking for the inside of Gallagher. Can it come through? And he does indeed. Boswell moves up into third place as they go into turn 1. Swain just there in 1-2-2 in second. But Fat Boy with the lead with 5 to go this time. Looks like it's going to be a second win of the day for Blundred in car 22. Blue flag being shown there to Smith in the Mini. Faster cars coming up behind, and indeed they are, and they go through on the inside. It's Swain in second, Boswell in third, Gallagher in 4, Collins in 5th, Taylor in 6th. Smith will bring up the rear of the field. 3 laps next time for the 22 of Fat Boy as he emerges from the pit turn. Fat Boy with the lead, romping away at the front of the field there from Swain in 144. Certainly be a promotion up the grade for Blundred. From that race position, looks to be going to the score of the 2 wins there in 22 with 2 to go. Comes up on the back of the 232 Mini for the second time. Goes through on the inside. Swain looking to secure second in 144 and Boswell in 26. Gallagher in 73 and Collins in 217. Blundred already on his final lap down the back straight. Tucks him behind the 646 car off Taylor. Gallagher came to a standstill there. Second flag drops on 22. Swain will finish second in 144, Boswell in 26 third, 217 will finish in 4th, with the rest of the results to be confirmed. car. Stupid Stu leads them away in 48. They're all in 151, the green's down, and 285 picks up Stupid Stu down into turn 1, spins him round sideways. Carlos gets stuck into the back of 424. And it's 285 with the lead, 78. Trying to clear the corner there. Stupid Stu goes sideways. Crandon comes along. We are going to go red to the car on its side over on turn 2. So just get the drive and the car removed from the corner. Well, away we go, green flag out the corner, and it is Fletcher with the lead from the Traveller in 1, 2, 3. Granto comes up on the inside of the 78 car. Fletcher leads. It's a 1, 2, 3 for the Screamers down the back straight. Tyler Brett spins to the infield, out of the way. Cullum has a look at the back of Brad Challenger towards the rear of the field. The lead with Fletcher in 166. From the Traveller in 1, 2, 3, Grant Stowe in 181, Carl Smith in 37, 77 of Stan Lacey, then comes 78, the 285 of Nicklin, 48 of Stupid Stu, and the 281 of Challenger. Looks like problems there for Cullum in 132, we'll lose 78 out on the corner there. Nicklin in trouble in 285 here as they come out of the corner. It's Fletcher and the Traveller with 5 to go. Granzo there in 181, Carl Smith comes by. Nicklin's trying desperately to find a way out from this straight in front of us. As they seem pulling down on his straps in case he gets caught on the rear end there. Faster cars come through, Challenger gets to grips with the back of Stupid Stu out of turn 2. Fletcher in 166, picks up the back of Stupid Stu. In 48, he goes for a bounce up the infield, and the Traveller attacks teammate down there into the turns 1 and 2, and the Traveller now leads in 1, 2, 3 from Fletcher in 166 as they come up behind Challenger in 281. Stupid Stu rejoins, and 78J picks up the back of the 285 cars. We thought he would collect one in the rear from there. Challenger picked up there by the 1, 2, 3 of the Traveller. Fletcher just behind in second in 166, looking for a chance. Traveller fires Challenger into 78 on turn 3. And 1 lap to go this time for the Traveller in 1, 2, 3. He comes up behind Stupid Stu in 48. Well, he's not going to get past Stupid Stu, spins him round to the infield. And the Traveller comes round at 1, 2, 3. As the checker flag drops, and it is the Traveller that takes the win from Fletcher in 166, Granstow in 181. Carl Smith will finish next in 37, Dan Lacey in 77, and 78 goes for a spin back to the Armco. very similar to an RCE build. Mark Francis just further back there in 117 in second. And is his last year's car being driven by Will there in 299. So just under 4 laps to go this time. And we'll move into interval time. Certainly looking for a fresh cup of tea. And 3 laps to go. It's Izzy Jackson that leads the way. Hopefully he keeps it nice and tidy all the way around to take the win. Will Jackson there in third in 299. Certainly picking up a bit more speed now, Will. We're certainly getting used to that car. I think a couple of more meetings out will be certainly be one to watch. He's holding a very good tight line with it. Francis there, the E1 winner in 117, not making much ground on Izzy this time, with just 1 lap to go for Izzy Jackson in 252. Izzy set for the win. Good lap, half a lap up on second place. The second flag will drop on Izzy and the result will be as follows. First place to Izzy Jackson in 252. Second Mark Francis in 117. And Will Jackson will complete the field once he restarts in that 2. Down on the Blues. Archie Thompson's the back of the Blues as the winner of E2. Away we go. Down goes the green. Spencer Bishop with the lead from Turner on the outside, and guys in 127 as they go down into turn 1. Whole bundle of cars coming out of turn 4 there, 3 abreast. Finding a way through is Kim Turner with a lead in 38 from guys in 127. 1 or 2 catch the Armco down there. I think that was Archie Thompson out wide. Problems there. I think that's Jordan Senior stalling around 1 and 2. Lead currently with Kim Turner in 38 from Owen Guys in 127. Spencer Bishop in 116. Bishop picking up a bit of speed down the back straight. Then comes the 26 of James Wallace. He's round the outside, guys, he goes of Kim Turner and Spencer Bishop there as well in 116. They come up on the back markers. It is guys that lead from Turner, from Bishop. And here comes the 26 of James Wallace. So no change at the front with guys going round the outside of the 211 of Deakin. Bishop looking on the outside of Turner as they go across the line. Bishop on the outside now of Turner as they come up on the back marker of Deakin. They all tuck in nice and tightly around Deakin. They will go. Contact there. Kim Turner catches Deakin, backs him across the track. Bishop survives. Sean Leighton sideways there on the inside. Geist leads the way in 127. 26 in second place of James Wallace and 116 Bishop in third, surviving that collision there. Ahead of Archie Thompson in car 21 and Kim Turner in 38. And Sean Leighton does a 270 down there on turn 3 and 4. 127 with the lead. Leighton pulls out to the safe area. James Wallace giving good chase there. Bishop about to be passed by Archie Thompson as they come over the line with 4 to go. Geist leads from Wallace in 26, Bishop in 116 and Thompson in 21. 363 in towards the Armco there, fairly safe position. Wallace right on the back of Geist now with 3 to go this time. Bishop there in third in 116. Then comes Thompson in 21. Lauren Fellows going through the puddle there for a quick splash. Kim Turner seems to have a problem there in 38. Geist leads. Oh, we lose Bishop. Bishop bashes straight into the 363 car. We are going to go red flag, marshals, red flag. In the event of safety for the youngsters. So it looks like Sean Layton's okay there. He pulls back towards the fence. We will check on both drivers. Our result is called at that. It will be Reds and Checkers. Race wing goes to Owen Geist in 127 from James Wallace in 26. Rest of the places to be confirmed shortly. On the inside, looking for the early lead out of the turn, trying to get a bit of an edge down the back straight there. We are going green and away they go. It's Millie Geist with the lead from Charmaine Jenkins in 496. Carla Jennings there in 196. A little bit quicker out of the turn this time as they go into the second lap. So Millie Geist there in 127 coming across the line. Charmaine Jenkins, not too quick this time, did win E1. Carla Jennings going for the outside line of Jenkins, out of turn 2. Jenkins gets a bit sideways. Carla a bit careful there, bounces round the corner, moves up, just edging into second place as she comes out of turn 4. Charlotte Newey there in 26. Also moving up a space into third. I think it may have been a bit of a pit talk at the food bar during the break to Carla. I said, about time you got your foot down, girl, and it looks like she's making the move on it as Millie goes out wide, and 1, 2, 3 are very, very close there. So Millie leads from Carla, from Charlotte, as they go down the back straight. Millie still wide in the 127 car there, cutting it back in. Now that did cause her a few problems last season. She came to grief and went across the infield with the second place car a couple of times. But Charlotte Newey comes through on the inside now in 26, takes up the second spot. Carla Jennings on the outside in 196, and Millie right out wide, almost cutting in, and Charlotte Newey getting through on the inside then. Looks like there will be a change with 5 to go. Indeed there is, and Charlotte Newey takes up the lead in car 26 down the back straight, sideways there as she comes out of turn 2. And all the way around she goes. Millie connects with her, goes out wide. Can't Carla Jennings find a way through? We are going to go red flags. Red flags, marshals please, red flags. Charlotte down there. Car went all the way around. We're just checking on the driver's safety. Lead with Millie Geis, who stalls it in 127. No, she's away. Carla Jennings there in 196 in second. There's going to be a couple of laps to dash for the checkered flag. Bit of damage there on the front of the 127 cars. The green flag drops and away they go. Jennings gives chase in a 196. Geis has the lead in 127 as they go down into the pit turn. Geis a little bit quick again into that pit turn. Will she go out wide as she did in the earlier races? No, she holds it nice and tight with 1 lap to go this time. Jennings right on the tail there in 196 as they go round 1 and 2 and down the back straight. Geis that leads from Jennings. Anything could change in this last corner as Geis goes in very, very tight into the corner. Out wide, will Jennings look for that inside line? Geis holds it all the way, and it's a win for Millie Geis in 127 from Jennings in 196 and Mrs. Yo-Yo in 110. Evans quick off the mark. Down goes the green and away we go. It's Real Steel and a whole bunch of black and red. 77 picks up Mattall in 151. Goes past, challenges, picks up Rory Adams there in 383 and left him stranded in the corner as they go in. It's 1, 2, 3 takes in Crandon in 737. And 823 attacks Stupid Stu. 48 Carl Smith goes into the back of Rory Adams. Challenger picks up Appy over there on turn 3. And Granzo rejoins as Appy comes round and attacks the rear of the 1, 2, 3. Dan Lacey comes straight into the back of 151 on the pit turn. Granzo spins Tyler Brett. Aaron Evans picks up Granzo and fires him into the back of Dan Lacey. Evans still there as 287 comes straight into the back of Aaron Evans. Backs off. Chandler spins it round Tommy West there in 171. Brad Fletcher's coming down in 166. Crandon in 737's going through on the inside. Diddy backs the Screamer back into the pit gate. Tyler Brett goes into the back of Diddy in 747. There's lots of cars down there on the pit turn. Challenger comes round in 281. I think Brad Fletcher leads 166 with 4 to go. Crandon there in 737 giving good chase. Diddy spins it round in 1 and 2. Tyler Brett has a look round in 287. It's Fletcher with the lead as he comes on the inside of the 171 of Tommy West. Challenger spins round. Through goes Crash Crandon in 737 and Diddy D in 747. Trying to get that limo around the corner. Fletcher comes through on the inside of Tyler Brett, looks for a spin with 2 to go, goes round the outside. Crandon's winding it up with 737 and Diddy D's back, the limo up the Armco. Challenger comes round the corner in 281, the lead with 166 Fletcher. Tyler Brett goes for a spin on the back straight with 1 lap to go this time for Fletcher in 166. Crandon giving good chase in 737, comes up on Tommy West in 171. Diddy D there on the infield in 747 with the limo. It's last lap, last corner for Fletcher in 166. Comes up behind Challenger in 281. Down goes the checkered and it's a win for Fletcher in 166. And Crandon will be second in 737. He picks up Tyler Brett just as he goes over the line, fires it down into turn 1. Red flags, marshals, red flags, race over. Tyler Brett comes the other way up. Thumbs up to Crandon there. For a lovely crash just after the flag. Shake hands from Tyler Brett and Tommy West there. We get our race winner, Brad Fletcher, round to the start rostrum. Certainly going to be a quick one this for the 1600s as we're about ready to go green. You, Mr. Starter. Down goes the green and away we go. Victoria Holland on the inside of Williams as they go down into turn 1. Williams on the outside, just pinching the lead off Holland as they go down the back straight. It's Williams that leads Broadway 985 in third. Bishop flies through on the inside of Luke Broadway 126. Then comes Ben Mayo, Dan Jones and Nathan in 223. Hemming into the back of the pile there in 63 alongside his Scrib in 183. That's how they run at the moment. It's Williams with the lead in 206 from Victoria Holland, who drove a great race in a heat on a nice tight inside line there in the Fiesta. Grand Broadway in 985. Then Bishop in 116. Broadway in 126 and Dan Jones in 56. And Scrib at 223 there of Nathan Fox. Locking horns around the corner, but Scrib flies through on the inside of Mayo, takes up 2 positions. Drops in behind Dan Jones there in the running. And the leader with Williams in 206 from the 215 of Victoria Holland as they come round. And it is Luke Broadway behind Dan Jones in 56. Grand Broadway there in third under pressure from Bishop in 116. Williams leads the way in 206 from Victoria Holland in 215. Bishop moves up on the outside of Grand Broadway 985. Can't quite get round. Dan Jones tucked in behind the 2 and Scribs stuck there behind the 126 of Luke Broadway as they go round. With 4 laps next time for Williams in 206. They come out of turn 3 and 4. It's Williams that leads from Victoria Holland in the 215. Bishop Bishop in 116, 985 sliding through on the inside there, half Broadway and Jones between the two. Luke Broadway tucked in there as well in 126 as they go down into turn 1. Bishop moves up, Scribs sideways at the helm of the 126 car there. Dan Jones right on the back of Bishop in 116 with 3 to go for Williams this time. Luke Broadway bounces it off the tyres, takes John Emin across into the Armco there on turn 3. They both rejoin the race. It's 206 with the lead from the 215 of Holland, the 56 of Jones with 2 to go. Scribs really tight around the corner on the inside of Bishop in 116. It's 3 abreast out of the corner as they come to the rest of us. Ben Mayo out on the wires of Broadway on the inside. It's 206 Williams with 1 lap left to go this time from Holland in 215. Dan Jones giving good chase in 56. Bishop now on the inside of Scribs. They've changed places. Newey at front of Mayo. It's Williams with the lead as they come round into 3 and 4. Williams will take the win in 206 from Holland in 215 and Jones with 56. So second win of the day for the 206 driver of Ryan Williams from Victoria Holland in 215, Dan Jones in 56. Actually top 3 will get them round for presentations. Well, next up is the final for the F2 Outlaws. They will be out on track very shortly. We'll clear the track of these hot 1600s. The win going to Ryan Williams in 206 from Victoria Holland in 215. Dan Jones taking third in 56. Away we go. Final for the F2 Outlaws. Sarah Jackson, Phil Clark and Mark Francis will compete. Mark Francis already through on the inside of Phil Clark, but seems to have problems with the car still there in the 225. Round goes Mark Francis. Certainly a bit eager there and full spin in front of us. He has to now rejoin at the back of the field. It's the newcomer to the formula, Will Jackson, that leads away in 299 from sister Izzy in 252. Clark there in 225 just behind, and he's looking for the inside line, slides through on the inside round to the pit turn. Will drops back in 299, certainly finding good grip with that car, getting to grips with it himself. First time with the car out there at Grimley, a rear wheel drive car for him. Was mini stock champion here last season. Clark in third in 225, and it's Izzy Jackson with a lead down the back straight in 252 from Will in 299. Phil Clark in 225 and Mark Francis in 117. Well, Izzy saw the chance there. Mark Francis spinning right round in front of us. He will be gutted about that spin, I know. And drops in at the back of the field. He looks to be catching. There's problems there for Phil Clark, I think, down the back straight in 225. Car's coming to a standstill almost around the turn there. Keeps it out wide and safe. Izzy Jackson comes through on the inside in 252. Clark out wide there on the safe spot as Will Jackson comes round in 299. And Mark Francis goes for another spin there over on the back straight. That puts him a whole lap down now as Jackson comes up and around and tucks it in behind very safely in 252. 4 laps this time for Izzy Jackson in 252 from Will in 299. Mark Francis in 117 sitting there, whole lap down near enough just ahead of Izzy as they go down the back straight with 3 laps next time, Mr. Starter, for car 252. It looks like Phil Clark's got the car running again out on the turn. There's 3 laps to go for the lead car of 252 from 299 Will Jackson and Mark Francis there just holding progress of Izzy. Not finding much grip whether he's waiting for it to come by. Phil Clark there, 225 car giving him trouble all day, just trying to find his way around towards the pit gate. Izzy Jackson playing safe and staying back behind the Mark Francis car. She knows he's spun twice, he could go for a 3rd time. Be 1 lap this time for Jackson in 252 from Will Jackson in 299. Mark Francis in 117. Nice and safely down the back straight she goes. The checkered flag is prepared. It'll be a race win. It's heat and final for Izzy Jackson in 252. From Will in 299 and Mark Francis will finish 3rd in 117. Race over, red flags. Top 3 round for presentations, thank you. Marshall will send them on the way. It's over to you, ready with the green flag there, Mr. Starter. Tash drove really well in that E2. Took a good solid win, nice and tight around the corners. See what she does in the final. Away she goes. Now boys, she's out there in front, it's time to chase. Andy Alford there in 68. Oh, Woody all over the shop out of 4. Plenty of sideways action as we said it would be. Bishop there in 116. And a bit of a bash there between the Bishop and the 111 over on the back straight there. Andy Alford then just ahead of Steve Bishop. Tash with the lead in car number 90 and driving really well this afternoon. Alford in 2nd. Bishop on the outside. Andy Taylor in 90. Oh, 2284, where are you going? Straight out to the Armco there, but picks up back into line for Kenny Nicklin in 284. I don't know quite went wrong there for Kenny. Ian Nicklin moves up just behind Andy Taylor. Alford's holding a good pack there with Bishop on the outside. Sounding a bit rough, the Treble 1 car, as Tash Taylor comes up behind them in car 90. Alford there in 68, Nicklin sideways at the helm of Andy Taylor there. As Woody goes through in Treble 1. Tash Taylor really powering it on now in car number 90. Good at half a lap up on Bishop. Bishop there in second in 116. The Nicklin starts to wind the power up and power slide out the corners in 285 and 284. Alford just between them in 68. Rectification of that misfire on the 111 car by the looks of things. And Tash Taylor leads the way in car number 90, pins between her seats. Certainly on the march for another win here in the final. Let's hope she can hold it all the way around. Steve Bishop giving really good chase there in 116. Round goes Andy Alford, a full 360 there on the pit turn. And regroups just ahead of the lead car there of Tash Taylor in car 90. Bishop still second. Nicklin third in 285. A tap on there from Woody on the back of Nicklin in 284. There's blue flag being shown to the back marker there of Alford in 68 as Tash Taylor comes through in car 90. Tash Taylor driving the race of a lifetime. Blue flag being shown to the slower car of Alford in 68. 5 to go for Taylor. Bishop is chasing hard in 116. 4 laps next time for Tash Taylor in car 90. Alford there just holding up the progress of Taylor in car number 90. Bishop catching on the way with 4 to go. Tash looking for a way around on the inside. Bishop right on the tail of Tash now as they go down the back straight. Here's Tash Taylor from Bishop on the outside. Boxed in between Taylor and Alford. Bishop looking for a centre line as he comes through with 3 to go. Tash Taylor leads the way from Steve Bishop in 116. Nice and tight. She holds it in down the back straight. It's Tash Taylor with the lead from Bishop in 116 and Nicklin in 285. It's all to play for in these closing stages and she certainly aims to work for it with 2 to go. Tash Taylor leads the way in car 90 from Steve Bishop in 116. Nicklin in 285. Woody's back up in 111. Then comes Nicklin in 284. A whole lap down nearly is Alford in 68. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go for Tash Taylor. Can she hold it all the way around? Car 90 down the back straight. Bishop making a challenge down the outside. Taylor holds it in nice and tight. Bishop looking for the inside lane. Taylor holding it nice and tight. It's checkered flag. Tash Taylor takes the win from a charging Bishop in 116. And Nicklin in 285. What a drive there from Tash Taylor in car number 90. Victory all the way. I'll just get the top 3 over there for their presentations. Next up would be the final for the stock rods. What a drive there from Tash Taylor in car number 90. Bishop pushing her all the way in those closing stages. And Ian Nicklin in 285 taking third. Down there as well. Away we go. Gallagher on the inside of 22, Fat Boy out of turn 2. As Gallagher leads from Blundred. Blundred with a bit of a knock on there on the back of the 73 car, a bit naughty from Blundred there in the early stages. Gallagher looking for the win, pulls the way down the straight. Collins leads up the rest of the field. Gallagher in 73 leading from Fatboy in 22. Chris Smith brings up the rear of the field in a Mini, and the Fatboy looks to the inside line on the 73 car as they come out of turn 4. It's Fatboy that takes the lead from Gallagher in 73. Chris Collins then, and 144 of Swain. That's his top 4 as they go. It's Fatboy away with the lead at the front in 22. Looking to make it a treble here at Grimley this afternoon. Back marker is Chris Smith in 232 in the Mini. Stuart Taylor there in 646 in a very smart prepared car out in the Grimley Super Stock Rod starting today. Lying in around 5th position. Lead with Fatboy in 22 from Gallagher, from Swain, Boswell, Collins and Taylor. Chris Smith in the Mini, not too progressive, but certainly holding a good line on the track there in 232. Gallagher finding his way around the back marker. Swain a fair bit back there in 144 and Boswell in 26. It's 22 that leads the way. Certainly powering it on down the straight there. Gallagher in second in 73, and then Swain in 144 just going down the inside of the back marker. Al Smith in 232. We lose Chris Collins in 217. Problems there for Chris, pulls up onto the infield. Boswell looks to the inside of the back marker, and Boswell moves up ahead of the back marker. Stuart Taylor brings up the rear section of that field, with Chris Smith now looking to go 2 laps down as Blundred comes round in 22. The lead, a good half a lap lead on the 73 car of Gallagher from Swain in 144, Boswell in 26, Taylor in 646, and certainly Fatboy going the full distance. Fatboy with the lead in 22, looking for the treble this afternoon here at Grimley. Let's see if runs into any seriously bad luck. He could take that second pass on the 232 Mini of Chris Smith. And a bit of smoke there from the front of Graham Boswell's car. I think it's going into turn 1 and 2. But keep an eye on that one as it goes round. But Fatboy with the lead. Gallagher now in second under pressure from the 144 of Swain and 26 of Boswell. Swain looking for a way around the 73 of Gallagher, and that's where the race is at the main part of the moment. 3.5 laps to go for Fatboy in 22, looking secure at the front as Swain looks to the outside of Gallagher in 73 as they go down into 1 and 2. Boswell there in 26 as well, down the back straight they go. They approach the back marker of Chris Smith in the Mini in 232. And Swain has the inside line to try and box Gallagher out as they go down into 1 and 2. Chris Smith still just ahead of him as the back marker in the Mini. It's Fatboy with 2 laps to go this time. Swain goes through on the inside of the Mini. He's in second place and nearly 3/4 of a lap behind the lead car of Fatboy in 22. Last lap board is to be deployed in front of that car, and it's 1 lap to go, and he's just cruising round in 22. Nice steady pace, a good 3/4 of a lap lead over the second place man of 144. Swain, Gallagher holding on to that 3rd place at the moment in 73 under pressure from the 26 of Boswell. Fatboy takes the win in 22. Swain looks to be second in 144. And Gallagher just holding on ahead of Boswell for that 3rd place in car 73. So Fatboy takes his place on the podium, making it a treble this afternoon, and it's certainly an upgrade coming for the driver there of 22. Away we go. DD time here at Grimley. Last race of the day, the first meet of the year. Tyler Brett takes one in the back from Dan Lacey in 77. Carl Smith comes down the back straight. Lacey's pinned in there. Will Carl Smith go straight into the back of Dan Lacey? Indeed he does. In low straight in. It's Cage for Lacey in 77. That fires Tyler Brett off the front. Luke Roberts gets took to the wall there by 181 of Grant Doe. Doe goes round and Roberts turns it back round. Tyler Brett there, I think it is in the KA, no number on the car, so I'm assuming he was in the colours. Luke Roberts comes down straight into the back of Carl Smith. Tyler Brett's going to go into the back of Luke Roberts. And here comes Grant Doe, full chat straight into the back of the KA, and it's straight into the corner there. KA flattened to the cage there. Roberts still going stuck in the back of Smith. Grant Doe looking for gears in 181. And it looks like we may have come to a standstill. Dan Lacey trying to get free there in 77. It's Luke Roberts that backs up in the borrowed car there from Little Knocker. Looks to square up, and where's he going to go? Well, Dan Lacey's the first target and straight into the side of the KA there. Late 2-3's thinking about joining now. A bit late to join into the party, but he's coming round. Mickey Bishop comes round into the back of Carlos goes Roberts. Mickey Bishop backs 181 Grant Doe up into the fence there. Looks like Dan Lacey's over on the corner. Mickey Bishop slightly moving. And Carlos trying to set fire to the tyre around here in front of us. There's certainly a big burnout. He's going absolutely nowhere. Check of flags and reds. I think maybe Carlos will take the win of the DD. We will confirm that. Well, that's it from us this afternoon here at Grimley Raceway. Thank you for your attendance. Must apologise a little bit about the weather. It seems to have held off for the finals. Please have a safe journey home. Try and keep as quiet and calm as possible exiting the raceway. There may well be a queue, and we'll see you next time at Grimley. Check out the website for the next event. It'll be posted up as soon as the poster is done. Have a safe journey home from myself, Andy Yankin, and all the staff here at Grimley Raceway. Good night.